In this video, we will show you how to check the battery condition in the SP-401S lamp. The video demonstrates the use of the ACT612 tester and the evaluation of battery performance based on the results. Before starting the procedure, prepare the following tools: multibit screwdriver, ACT612 battery tester, digital multimeter, hex bit 4mm, hex key 4mm. Always tighten the screws to the specified torque values. All torque values can be found in the maintenance manual. To remove the lighting unit from the permanent mount, use a 4mm hex key to unscrew the 4M510 screws under the mounting plate. Lift the lighting unit from the mounting plate. Remove the antenna before unscrewing the housing. Next, using a power drill or a multi-bit screwdriver equipped with an H4 bit, remove the 8M5x20 screw securing the SP-401S lamp housing. Remove the screws, then carefully lift the top cover and place it beside the bottom housing, keeping in mind that the wires are still connected and must not be pulled apart. Disconnect the yellow fuse cable to safely isolate the batteries. The device estimates the available battery capacity in ampere-hours, allowing fast evaluation of the overall battery condition for maintenance and diagnostic purposes. The ACT612 must always be set to the battery type installed in the device. In this case, the test is performed on a sealed lead-acid battery. To set the selector dial to the correct position, use a flathead screwdriver. For a sealed lead-acid battery, the selector dial should be set to position 0. For more information about testing other types of batteries, please refer to the ACT612 Battery Tester User's Manual. Do not perform testing directly after charging or discharging the battery. Wait 15 minutes after any operation on the battery to allow the voltage to stabilize. This device does not support lithium-ion battery testing. Do not connect the device to a voltage exceeding 15 volts, as it can cause permanent damage. Set the device according to the battery type installed in the SP-401S. Disconnect the negative and positive cables from the battery. Connect the tester to the battery terminals, black to the negative terminal, and red to the positive terminal. After connecting the tester, it powers on automatically. To perform a capacity test, press the red button. Press and hold the button until the message, "Testing," appears on the screen. Wait until the "Test Complete" message appears on the screen. Read the capacity value displayed on the screen to determine the battery condition. The battery is considered to be in good condition when the measured capacity is above 65% of the nominal battery capacity. The battery is considered okay if a capacity above 5.85 Ah is measured. Keep in mind that battery capacity is temperature dependent, with optimal testing conditions between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. Repeat the same procedure to test the second battery in the lighting unit. To set the multimeter to DC voltage measurement, begin by inserting the black probe into the COM, or common port. Next, insert the red probe into the port labeled as volts or letter V. This is the correct input for measuring voltage. Once the probes are connected, turn the multimeter's dial to the DC voltage setting. It is usually marked with a V and a straight line above it. If your multimeter is not auto-ranging, choose a voltage range higher than the value you expect to measure. After selecting DC volts, the multimeter is now ready. Do not perform tests directly after charging or discharging. Wait 15 minutes after any operation on the battery for the voltage to stabilize. Place the black probe on the negative terminal of the battery. Place the red probe on the positive terminal. Read the voltage value displayed on the screen. A healthy, fully charged battery should read at least 12 volts. Repeat the same procedure to test the second battery in the lighting unit. Connect the blue cables to the negative terminal and the red cables to the positive terminal of the batteries. Connect the yellow fuse cable. After each opening of the SP-401S lamp housing, replace the gasket located between the upper and lower parts of the housing. The gasket may be removed by carefully passing it over either the upper or lower part of the housing. Subsequently, install a new gasket by sliding it over the housing from either the top or the bottom section of the unit. Next, close the lamp. This can be performed using one of two methods. By positioning the gasket on the lower section of the housing and placing the upper section on top of it. Position the upper housing section so that the power supply connector is located on the opposite side of the battery connectors. The second method involves inserting the gasket into the groove of the upper housing section, and gently positioning the lower housing section against it. Next, insert 8 M5 by 20 screws through the upper housing section, then secure them from underneath using M5 nuts. Use a multi-bit screwdriver equipped with an H4 bit to tighten the screws. Tighten the screws in an opposite sequence to ensure proper and even compression of the gasket. If the gasket shifts out of position during assembly and becomes pinched while tightening the housing, a characteristic bulge may appear, and the lamp may lose its watertight integrity. In this case, open the housing, properly adjust the gasket, and tighten the housing again. After properly securing the housing, locate the antenna socket on the upper section of the lamp and ensure that the gasket is installed. Then install the antenna by screwing it into the antenna socket. Place the lamp on the base and screw it in from underneath, tightening the screws opposite each other. Use 4 M5x10 screws for the installation. Use a 4 mm hex key and tighten the screws to keep the lamp steady and secure. For additional information on how to check battery health, please refer to the SP-401S maintenance manual.